Welcome to episode 24 of Theme Park Map Monday. This week we're back in the UK and going back to 2008 for what I think is a very underrated park in the UK, Flamingo Land. It's a resort park, zoo, theme park. Massive and really, really good, and they've always been quite innovative with the rides. So we'll just have a quick look back. I think since this, back in 2008, they've just gone from strength to strength, added loads more stuff as well. But we'll just open up here. Opening times, 8th of March right through to the 2nd of November 2008. So they had a pretty long season even back then. Prices, these always made it £22 back in their single admission. 3s and under, free. So great day out if people just wanted to go for a zoo. Crew packers. So we've got the Go Wild parts. No surprise that Flamingo Land is the UK's best loved zoo. It's quite an expansive zoo as well, so that's real good. Splashing fun. Some recognise these type of rides happen quite early on there. Splash. New interactive water park. Youngsters can play water hopscotch, dodge the water jets, and dart through the water tunnels. Splash battle. Take your seats in one of Splash Battle submarines and try to stay dry. Not a chance. There's a trip through spouting geezers, water jets. Then we got the big wow yourself. Big rides that, again, you don't really expect here. See this one, Velocity. I mean, that's like predecessor for the Tron ride. I mean, basically Tron ride's that, but heavily themed. And it was first in a UK park, well back before 2008. So you see what I mean about all these things that you can think big openings in other parks, and they've been open there for a while. Chilling, holiday park. There's a lot about the holiday park, so you can literally have a little resort stay here, and it's just nice, and it's in a nice part of Britain, up north, or up north, or however they say it. Places to eat, Costa, see? So they had that well before. Metropolis Cafe Bar, Metro Diner, Jungle Joe's Food Court, Plaza Bar, Chicken Shack, Pizza Place, Something Fishy Takeaway, American Diner, and loads more. Some shows, good shows going on here. Sea Lion Show was a favourite. Bird Show, there's more clever stuff. African Acrobat Show, not sure if still had that. It's really good back in the day, and I think they're quite often those performances you can find down the South Bank. Talented lot there. Professor Bubbles, can't remember what that was, but probably just thought it's something to do with Bubble Works down at Chesington. That's probably unrelated at all. Then we got this, like I said earlier, about staying longer, staying in one of the nice caravans. New for 2008, this is all interesting. Flip Flop, the huge rotating disc. Kind of similar to what you're now finding down at Margate. Heli Tower, up and away, fly your own helicopter. Again, quite similar to the sort of rides that are appearing down the south. Christopher Lloyd, I always know him from the Back to the Future. The Doc, the Madman. New 4D cinema, Haunted Lighthouse. That was actually a 4D cinema special that was played in quite a lot of theme parks throughout the world, but things have progressed since then. Treetop walks, just for a little bit of a different scenery. Jungle Carousel, and a beautiful new carousel. You can see there's quite a lot of detail going into that one. Similar to what's been kind of open at Chesington. So here you go with the big map. Actually covers it quite well, this map, because you can see all the different areas. African plains, a cross between like West Midlands Safari Park with all the rides, and like what Valley, those sort of places. But like I say, I think it's really underrated. There's a nice little railway that goes around the park. Good choice of roller coasters even there, and they themed them, not overly themed, but pretty well themed to go in with the keeping of the rest of the park. Obviously got where all the new rides are, 2008. Back here, like we were saying earlier, with the Velocity ride, going all down there. Again, these little diagram maps don't really do it justice. You've got some other good as well, like Corkscrew. A bit different to the old Alton Towers Corkscrew, but nevertheless still that. And lots of other stuff going on as well. It's a really busy park, busy in that there's loads to do. Lots of things you don't really expect. I don't think they promote themselves well enough, and probably they don't have the budget of like the bigger corporations. So it's a shame because it really is worth a visit. It's a bit of a drive. If you don't drive, it's a little awkward to get to by train. But there's always ways and means. I would definitely recommend it. It's lots to do here. Good old English park. Animals. I know some people still don't like animals in captivity. To me, it always depends on how well they're looked after, and they seem to be pretty well looked after here. They seem to have plenty of room for it, so I think it's a nice mix. Being an animal lover ourselves and a theme park lover, it's got a pretty good combination of everything. And if you can, your budget allows, see if you can stay up there a couple of days. Nice part of the country, lots of other things to do. Anyway, that's pretty much it from this week's episode of Theme Park Map Monday. Hope you're enjoying this little series so far. Probably tell I've got a bit of a cold from my voice. See if we can give you something a bit different next week. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a good week.